What's up? I'm on last counts, all that good stuff. Day's going pretty good. Just got done eating all that good stuff. So, but I'm gonna play for a little while before I call it a night or whatever. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. But yeah, just chilling out and trying to enjoy myself while I'm doing that. Skills being a little faster still throws me off. But I can always adjust to it, probably. Yeah, I got these buffs the other night, actually. Just locked my character before it wore off or whatever, so. It was kind of helpful to have a little bit of those. Yeah, I was in the middle of creating one of my characters that I talked about right when it went off, and I didn't even know what happened. Kind of freaked me out at first because I didn't know. I was like, whoa, 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 what just happened? Well, I'll just have to deal with it. If I click off the screen, it'll boot me off the game, so. But my OBS is slightly off to the side off my screen, so I can't fully see it. But I can tell everything's fine, so. Okay, now my buffs are wearing off that I had before. I'll be trying to show those fairly soon. The way that they did what they did, it's going to be fairly simple for me to do that. I'm not one of those kind of players that like to get all my SP and all that at the start. Kind of, for me, it kind of ruins the game, to be honest. But I prefer to actually earn it like it was back when the game first started. You know, before you could stop yourself from leveling and all that stuff. That and I actually get to experience the game. You know what I mean? Because, you know, if you're one of those ones that do that, there's a lot of mobs that you don't even get to fight. You know? I imagine a few of them are not fun to play with, but there's a few of them you don't even get to mess with at all, because you don't actually get to, you know. Though it is very monotonous to do it this way. It's gonna take me longer than it would somebody else, but I don't really care about that. I'd rather enjoy the game, you know. At least that's my personal thought on that. Not saying that the other people that do it the other way don't get to enjoy the game, but each is their own, I guess. Of course, I stopped myself from leveling so I could get my SP here or whatever, but back when I played the first time, this was like one of the best places to do that too, actually. Because of the way they're constantly attacking you, you don't even have to move. You just sit still and of course that's old school though. But I am slightly doing that for the ones that I am working on, only to get them up to about right here. Because, you know, back when I played it the first time, if you couldn't survive here with the 85 gear, you didn't know how to play your character. Or your gear was not very good yet. At least it was easy money over here too, so some of us would do it together actually. We'd, even though we had our gear or whatever, sit here and just this or the other possible spots for this. Got a bunch of stuff that I gotta get. Be able to even get my 85 gear actually. Because I don't really see anybody ever selling it, so. Of course I could just level up, but by the time I get high enough, I'll be ready for the next gear, but getting the... That's probably how I'm going to have to do it. But also with all these new characters I made, now I got other characters I got to get gear for eventually too, which is going to suck. But and actually with this particular character, I kind of don't really have to concentrate as much, actually. Because of the AoE thing, I'm still hitting all of them, so. Though, playing the other one is always fun still, too, so. As well as the other, well, the other three, actually. I'm not sure exactly how many accounts I'll have to make to get each type of character either, actually. Well, each of the ones I'm going to make, that is, but... I don't have any herbs, so I'm not using my horse at the moment, but unless I want to get the drops and not have to move. But yeah, just enjoying playing for a little while before I decide to finally call it a night and go to sleep because I got a few things I got to do tomorrow or whatever. Before my technical availability time is up or whatever. I'm trying to set up some kind of schedule or something eventually where I can play the games a little more often than what I do. But I gotta have a few things work out first before I can do that. But it's actually kind of hard to tell which way they're facing. It looks like they're facing towards this, actually, when you look at perspective. Or like this one. He's not even pointing my direction. we're getting it done. All that good jazz. Take and move a little bit there. I'm actually kind of surprised too. I haven't got any messages from anybody in a while, which I'm surprised. Well, other than the one that was trying to talk to me earlier, but of course, as busy as I keep myself, I don't really have that much time to really do that anyway. But I try to, at least a little bit. For some people, that's not enough, though. I've noticed. There's some people that'll message me, and if I don't message right away, they'll like block me. And I'm like, you know, people have other things that they do besides try to talk to you, you know? Might take me a little while to get to your message, but unless it's just one that I'm not going to answer, but I'm pretty good about answering messages, though. Mostly, unless they're some person wanting me to use their service or something. If I'm not messaging you, my answer is no. That's all I gotta say about that. I don't need to tell you yes or no. If I don't tell you anything, that's still a no, isn't it? At least that's my opinion on that matter. Which I do have somebody I do need to probably answer at least by tonight. But Other than that, I won't really do much besides go to bed here in a few. Well, I gotta post my shorts too, but or at least one of them for tomorrow or whatever, but you'd be surprised on how many people usually give me about the same message. But that's like today, actually, right when I got off, or right when it was either right before I started or right. Oh, it was right before I started my last one. Girl straight out said, "Hey, I'm here for hookups." My answer was, I don't do those. So I'll find out what she says after that. But she's probably gonna ask me why, or she's gonna block me. One of the two. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Not gonna make it a rant about any of that or anything, but and I know where it comes from too, but I'm gonna call it after this is done. For now, so I can do what I need to do and go to sleep and have everything done so I could possibly stream tomorrow or whatever. That's gonna run out by the time I'm done killing that, probably. Well, that looks like all the time I have for now. So, until next time.